Hello, Kel. Well, you are probably on a plane to Jersey right now. I am coming to you from lovely Pettibone Park in Minnesota, which, as you can see, is pretty much underwater still. Yeah. So, after talking with you and Matt yesterday, I ended up spending pretty much the rest of the evening looking at microphone and mixers and recording equipment and strategies online. So I bought a mixer today, and I do have a mic that I'm going to test with it and see how that goes, and if that doesn't go so well, then I will buy an actual mic, so you'll be able to hear me without me having to be creepily staring into the camera and your soul. So this is my nice quiet day at the beach before it starts to rain, where you can listen to the waves crashing on the beach, although, as we've discovered, it's hard to hear almost anything from my camera, so I don't know if you can hear that or not. Anyway, on to more important matters. We've pretty much decided that embarrassment is the best way to be punished. So by my next video, I'll find something suitably horrific, either something I wrote or something I hate to admit that I still like, and I will have that. So there's that. So I find it really interesting that I'm walking up and down what is right now an empty beach. There's no one really around. I pass some people back there, but for the most part, no one's really out today because it's still not that warm. It's not exactly beach weather, and the impending threat of rain, so not a lot of people out here today. And it's kind of weird because in, a few months this isn't a very busy beach, but it will have people all over it. And it's interesting because today there aren't a lot of opportunities for solitude, especially living in even a city of La Crosse's size, or I'm going to be moving to Madison, so it's going to be even more rare of an occasion. Today there just aren't that many places you can go that it's only you. I mean, even here, it's only me in this immediate area, but there are people through those trees that I just don't know are there. Hopefully they don't know I'm here talking to my camera. And it's kind of strange for me because I grew up in the country where this was a fairly common sight, although not as much water, more of the woodsy stuff. But when you live in a city, this becomes kind of a premium. It's not something you can just go out and live in. And now, when I was growing up, I didn't particularly like it. There's nothing to do in the country. There's no one to go do stuff with. Whereas if you live in a city, even a city La Crosse's size or smaller, there's still stuff to do. You might not appreciate all of it, but it exists. And so when people ask me where I'd like to live, I'm never sure what to say, because I've really enjoyed living in La Crosse. I've really enjoyed living in a place where there's people to do things with, there's things to go do. I can walk anywhere I need to go, for the most part. But then I come out to places like this, and I kind of miss it. I kind of miss not having people around constantly, and having just open space. So if I had a choice, city or country life, I don't know what I would pick. I think it would be a really hard choice to make if I had to pick one. So what about you? What would you pick if you had the option? I think you should tell me in your next video, after you embarrass yourself with your punishment. The way is shut. However will I get around this unsurmountable obstacle? So I decided to go around that, and I almost got stuck in like 3.5 inches of mud. Don't recommend it.